Hey folks, how you doing? You recognise the view? That's Loch Linney there, and the island of Lismore is over there out of shot. I've made a few videos here over the years. I've winter camped here, and mostly when I camp here I actually paddle down Loch Linney there and camp down here. I've got the camera set back a little bit because you can maybe see from the rowan trees there it's a bit of a wild night. So Mo and I are van camping just a couple of miles down the bottom of this track here. We're heading across to Lismore tomorrow. We've got the bikes in the van. We'll see how Mo's feeling, and if all goes well we'll cycle down through Lismore. And I want to check out a fishing mark that Mo and I discovered about a year ago, maybe a bit more than that, where there's deep water off the west side of the island. So it's a wee bit of a cycle and a hike to get there, but we'll just take it easy, and if her recovery is going well and she's strong, then we'll go on. If not, then we'll probably just find a coffee shop. There's a lovely coffee shop actually, wee visitor centre on the island of Lismore, so we might just end up pulling up there. But for tonight we're going to van camp, as I say, a couple of miles down the track there, and Mo's in the van just now, chilling out, relaxing. We've had our dinner, but it's what time is it now? It's back at 8 o'clock. 10 o'clock is high tide, and there's a wee skerry here that's got a little bit of a tidal race. I quite like surfing it with a kayak when I come down here for the camping. The otters also like surfing it and catch a fair bit of fish in there. So I've caught some big pollock in there over the years, but always from the boat. I've caught one or two fish from the shore, but you need to cast a long way out, and I've just got a tiny wee rod with me. But I'm going to give it a cast or two tonight. I just wanted a wee bit of fresh air, stretch the legs after driving all day. So we've got a wee mini adventure on the go, and we thought we'd invite you along. Mo, I'll have a word with you later, but for now it's just me. So let me hike down this track, get the rod set up, and we'll try a cast or two. I'll switch the camera on for a wee while, but I won't bore you with watching me casting into the loch there. Hopefully we might catch a fish though. We'll see how it goes. So let's go, give it a go anyway. Oh, it's good to get out of that wind, folks. Mo's the sensible one tonight. Being tucked up warm and dry in the van. I would describe this evening's fishing as wet, windy and weedy. I just got this wee telescopic fishing rod, and I'm fishing a fairly light lure just now. I started off with a heavy lure, casting into the wind, and I was getting out a reasonable distance but still not far enough, and the heavy lure was just catching on the bottom, hence my reference to the weediness. So I changed to a lighter lure, and it was going out a distance but not far enough. I know where the fish hang around out by that skerry there, and really I need the kayak, but it's too windy to put the boat in the water tonight, and actually I don't have it with me, although I do have my pack craft in the van, but there's no way I could fish from the pack craft on a night like this. So I tried a couple of casts from the shore. I got thoroughly soaked, but I'm not complaining. It was just grand down there, quite exhilarating to be honest, quite enjoyed it, but fruitless. So I'm hoping for slightly better weather tomorrow, and I'm hoping that I can get out into deeper water from the shore. So this mark that I'm aiming for tomorrow, I'm pinning my hopes on it. That's the first time I've blanked there. I fished there not that many times, maybe 8 or 10 times, but only twice before from the shore, and both times I caught wee coalies. But to get the bigger fish, to get out into the pollock, I really need to be either just this side of that skerry, it might have been visible when I had the camera running a wee while ago, or better still the far side of the skerry. That's where I've caught the bigger fish. Anyhow, blethering in the rain, soaking wet. I'm going to get down to the van, get the kettle on, get my book out, and climb into my sleeping bag, I think, warmed up and away early in the morning, get that sailing across to Lismore. So let's get down this track, folks, get dried off. Raise a few comments for us.
You're on. Preparing the rod?
Preparing the rod, Mo. Got a good feeling about this. Remember we found this fishing mark, what, a year ago?
Was that a year ago?
After camping just over the back there.
Yep.
I tried a couple of casts last night. My goodness, it was wild.
We couldn't stop thinking about this spot ever since we discovered it.
Spot for a year. I got a good feeling about it, but
well, viewers, the good thing about Lismore is there's a good coffee shop which serves lunch and all kinds of treats. So let's give Davey here maybe a couple hours.
There's the geese, and sounds like home.
Oh yeah, there they are. That's not geese, that's just seagulls.
They're geese.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're geese. Oh yeah. It was pretty wet this morning.
That was quite a hard cycle down for someone that's recovering from peritonitis or whatever it was you had.
Well, yeah, you're getting a bit medical there. I think everybody knows it as a ruptured appendix. Well, actually, 2 weeks old ruptured appendix.
You're a trooper.
Yeah, or just stupid.
You've got a runny nose. It's quite cold for high summer. This is not high summer, this is the tail end of the summer in Scotland.
Our summer is past.
Yep.
It was a Tuesday.
Did you say it was a Tuesday?
Yeah.
Actually, we had a good summer this year in the east.
Yeah, we were so dry. Actually, this misty mountain hills looks good. Just hopes it stays dry. Well, they're not much fun to film. I'm gonna film the sheep. There they are.
Okay, I've rigged the basic rod. I'm going to give it a cast.
Yep. Really? That's a minute in. Oh, there's a fish! There's a fish! Oh, what fish is it?
It's either a collie or a pollock. Let me have a wee look. And it's big enough to eat.
We'll keep it. Okay, show us the fish, Dave.
There we go.
That's a good one.
A wee fatty. There'll be enough eating on that. I'll just clean it now and then we'll maybe get another one. We'll have 2 for lunch.
Maybe 3. I'll buy you a coffee and a cake this afternoon for your effort. Uh-oh, they might be coming for our fish. Nope, you're not getting my fish. All these seagulls are wanting my fish. Nope. No way. Oh, is it on again? Oh, another one. Another one. Hey.
That's big enough, eh?
Yep.
wee one, but it's just a really feisty little thing.
I'll let it go. You have to let that one go. Ayo.
It's away.
Okay, good. Okay, come on, let's get a big one. Oh, that's a massive one! Oh my God!
Well, the other two are coolies. This is a pollock.
Oh,
I think we have enough fish now.
yes, we do. Oh, ho, 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 ho. That's a geese.
Oh, the geese are coming over. I think that's enough fish. We've got 3.
Yeah.
I think we can get some fillets or fish bites out of this lot. I'll get them cleaned up, okay? Well, one's clean, I'll do the other 2.
I prepared the batter.
Have you?
I will. At no time. You just keep catching fish. Ooh. Made a cup of tea. Do you want some?
I'm a bit fishy just now, actually.
Alright then. Huh?
This one's a biggie.
Good. Give them a wash after you fillet them. Ooh. Oh, one of them got the stuff you just threw away.
The big bit.
So that's the batter mix with salt and pepper. I decided to use a log. It's so that we don't have to wash it, just screw it up. We can bring it home to wash it properly.
This is the best fish, you know. You want my pannier to sit on, Mo?
Uh-huh.
You do, yeah? Yes?
Yeah. You better start filming.
Camera's rolling.
Okay.
Excuse me, folks. Go back a bit, going forward. Okay?
Yeah. Thank you.
Fish scales.
That's your chopsticks.
Okay, good. You out the wind there?
Yeah.
2 steps back and you'll be in the ocean, just be careful there.
I think we'll have enough.
I can catch one more.
I think it's almost ready, these ones, but this one needs a bit more.
Are you going to brown the batter, or are you just...
I didn't push too much butter on.
Okay. Can I make a fresh cup of tea as well?
The plastic stuff there. Tea bags here.
Do you want your cup of tea?
No.
I'll come round behind you.
You get some kitchen towels. Well, I can take them out and put them on the kitchen towel for soaking oil. I think that's the trick. This one, this bite is yours when you come back.
Is that enough kitchen towel there? Quite difficult filming here, folks. It's pretty windy up there, so we're perched down on the cliff here under these rocks in a wee bit of shelter. Otherwise the stove is going to get troubled by the wind. I don't have a windbreaker for it. Travelling lightweight.
Rubbish back there.
That looks good, Mo.
Yeah, too tender.
Straight from the sea into the pan. You feeling okay?
Yeah.
It's quite a moody day, Mo. What's better, this fish or the fish that we had last night?
What do you think? Of course this one. There's no comparison.
That fish and chips last night was £17.50 for a takeaway.
17.
17. Oh well, that's not nearly so bad then. Okay, I'm going to switch the camera off and enjoy some of this fish.
Look at that.
Yep.
Look at that fish.
I've shown it. Okay. That's very nice. Tasty?
You see, I didn't even put salt in, but it's savory.
Yes.
You know, that's fresh fish.
Here's our location. You can see the wee shelf there. I'm catching the pollock down the side of that shelf. Well folks, we've been a bit greedy. The fish were so delicious that we decided to catch another couple. So that's basically, we've taken the best meat of 6 fish today. 5 fish, 5. So I think I caught about maybe about 10 fish. I put the wee ones back, and we kept, how many did we eat? 5 each, yeah. So we're just going to finish this off, and then we're going to take a slow cycle back to the ferry. Good, Mo? Well, I don't rate myself as a particularly good fisherman, folks, but I do pride myself in being able to identify good marks. And when we saw this a year ago, I said to Mo, I said, this is a spot worth fishing. So almost every cast we were pulling out a coley or a pollock, so we were favouring the pollock for eating. Although there's not a lot of difference between a coley and a pollock, to be honest. Sometimes quite hard looking at them to tell one from the other, but I think it's the pollock that has the curve, that golden line, rather than straight in the coley. Pretending I know what I'm talking about. Shower of rain coming in. Buttery tasty.
That is just bad. Just like that. We're gonna have a feast tonight. I'm gonna make something different.
Okay. That's tomatoes, cucumber, pepper, courgette,
tomato sauce.
Tomato
Basically,
sauce.
tomato hot pot sauce.
And then is that tinned tomatoes there as well?
Yes.
And then for starter we have, is that sourdough?
Sourdough bread. Some platter thingy for snacking.
Yeah.
That's dessert. That's fruit. I have a big trifle as well. So that's my drink.
And
That's
we've
your
got
drink.
an olive oil for the bread, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. And let me show the folks where we're camped. Actually, I can open the door a little bit because there are no midges. We're in our favourite spot by the river. There's no cattle tonight. Well, there are quite a few sheep around. There's a bit of a messy fire pit there, not ours. Right, I'll let you get cooking. I'm going to have some antipasta. You want that door open? We'll just have to keep an eye on the
Midge situation.
the midge situation. I think there's just about enough breeze just now.
Yeah.
Okay, I shall open the door. The steak looks good, Mo.
Is that gonna be a treat?
That's a nice view tonight.
Oh, look at the ducks in there.
Oh yeah?
Go through that window. It's easier. They're diving. They're diving. You see? Are they ducks?
Yeah, I don't know what they are.
There's them, yeah?
I can see them, I don't know
Oh
what
my
they are.
god!
They're off. So that's the vegetable casserole soup type thing, yeah.
Do not try to categorize my... Do not try to label my cooking. It cannot be labeled.
That'll do for starter. Put a little bit more of the tomato sauce because I want to have a little bit more of that bread. Perfect. I might have a tiny piece of your steak.
You may not.
I may. If I'm allowed.
I quite like this chorizo.
Okay.
Hot.
Very hot. That's delicious.
I should
Quite
maybe
tangy.
do a cookbook for camperman.
One pot cooking.
Dave,
Hello.
what are you doing in the rain?
I've got my bike in the river and I'm washing a thick layer of sheep poop off the tyres before I throw it in the back of the van. Such is the life of a Scottish outdoorsman.
My bike is over there.
There's plenty of river.
Glen Lonan is just full of sheep. It's absolutely everywhere. Look at the van. Look at the surroundings of the van. Look. We had a little cycle in Glen Lonan. And then our bikes are covered in sheep poop.
Oh, the Glen Lonan roadblock.
As always. Hello, coos. Hello, baby coos. Uh-oh. He does not want to move. It's a she, I suppose. Look at them. Hello. about this one?
Come on.